plug-in name.
You know I'm plugging. You know I'm plugging. I know how to plug.
Yep. Let me get to the camera.
We're here doing Behind Your Favorites with Ank Ra, the vocal guru.
Yes. The vocal guru. Yes. From MT's Making the Band.
Yes. So kind of give us like a brief history of yourself or who you are so that people can get familiar.
Well, my name is Ank Ra. I'm in a tab. I am the vocal guru from MTV's Making the Band 4. Of course, a lot of people know me through that show with Puff and Day 26. Danity came.
Wow.
And Donnie Klang was on the show. Johnny Wright was on the show.
Big names. Puff Daddy.
Of course, Puff. it was Puff's show. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I will always be, always have so much gratitude for Puff for opening up that opportunity. Puff is the kind of guy, he's a no-nonsense guy. Even though he's known for partying, when we did the show, he'd come on, no nonsense.
Strictly business. Bam,
bam, bam, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I'm like that also, so it really worked out for both of us. It was a great opportunity, a tremendous, successful opportunity. Really. So, some people ask me how I got the show.
I want to ask you, how did that come about? How did that happen?
Well, Michael Bivins referred me to the show.
Okay, and Michael Bivins is who?
And Michael Bivins is one of the songwriters, no, one of the singers of New Edition.
I was going to say that,
right?
But I wanted you to say that.
And he's also part of Bell Biv DeVoe. He's the Biv of Bell Biv DeVoe.
It connected. I was like, but I wanted you to like let the people know, because some people forget that music has a long history. A lot of people have paved the way for these entertainers today to be who they are. So
absolutely,
you know, so we have to name drop. I like to name drop just a little bit, not too much, just to say, okay, well, you know, I know this person, but we have to give history.
Well, we have to, you know, and you're right. Everything is connected. Everything is connected.
So that experience, how would you say, helped to bridge the gap from the reality TV aspect of your life to just being your programs and your workshops and so forth? How has that made it a better, has it structured your life a little bit better as far as being a vocal coach? Because that was TV, but what about the average day person, you know?
Well, see, and that's the difference about reality and me. I was doing me.
Okay.
It wasn't a reality TV show for me. What I did on this show is what I do in life.
Okay.
And I think that's why it was so successful.
Yes.
Because it was authentic.
Yes.
And so I have been working with people for 45 years. This is my 45th year.
Wow.
When I got the show, I was already into my 30-something year. So I was well prepared for the show, but it was my first time doing TV.
So were you overwhelmed? Like,
I really wasn't overwhelmed. I was concerned.
Okay.
I was concerned about how they were going to present me, because I know sometimes in reality TV shows they edit what they want. Right. So what I did is that I didn't give them anything to present me in bad light, because I was always in good light.
And that's a must.
Absolutely.
That is a must.
Absolutely.
Good energy.
I controlled my image and my energy, and I didn't give them anything to say, oh, Ank Ra is acting silly. Or, no. I've been doing this for 45 years, and when I got the show, it was 30-something years. So I'm a serious vocal coach.
Yes.
I'm a serious artist development person. I'm serious. So that's what I brought to the show.
Who are you currently working with?
You know, I thought,
let's talk about some A-list artists. I like the name drop just a little bit.
Let me tell you who I've worked with in the past.
And then we get to the current.
Yeah. So I think the most recent and person who's doing well now is the young lady, Her.
Yes, I saw her BET performance.
Yes, I love her.
She was nice on that guitar.
Yeah. Her, I've worked with a rapper called A Boogie with the Hood.
Oh yes, high bridge all day.
Yes. He wanted to start singing and.
Because I was just about to ask you about that. Now, he's a rap artist, so how does that vocally transition from a rapper singer? Like, it's still that same vocal cord? I'm not a vocalist, so I can't really explain, but that transition. But I understand that they don't sing.
Well, singing is connected to talking.
Okay.
So, and rapping is kind of like rhythmic talking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It could be. So, with the rappers today, the phenomenal of rappers is that they starting to sing.
They do. Drake.
The Drakes. What's the young man that did the duet with Rihanna? What's his name?
I'm trying to think that.
Oh yes,
Okay.
Bryson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a rapper / singer.
Right,
mm-hmm.
right. So a lot of rappers, I work with this other rapper called CJ Fly. I don't know
I've
where.
never heard of him.
So I've gotten a couple of rappers that come in that want to learn how to sing because the market was open for them to sing.
Very true.
And it's really the same technique. I put them on the same course that I would put any vocalist.
Okay.
It's the same techniques.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I work with her. I work with K. Michelle. I've done.
How was that? They said she was a hothead.
It's interesting working with celebrities from a vocal coaching perspective.
Okay.
Because they are employing you to take them to the next level.
Gotcha.
So there's a receptivity.
Mm-hmm.
There's a teaching moment.
Mm-hmm.
So with K. Michelle was just open. She was beautiful. I mean, she is a boss now.
Yes.
She was running the show.
Mm-hmm.
And K. Michelle can really sing.
I know.
She can really, really sing. I've worked with, again, Day 26. Little Mama.
She's hot again, too.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Little Mama came, and she, her mother was a singer.
Okay.
And she's always wanted to sing.
Wow.
And she came and did a couple of lessons with me.
There isn't an easy road in the music industry. What would be some of the highs and some of the lows of the vocal industry?
Well, it's very interesting being an artist and wanting to be successful, to be a successful artist.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, in anything that you do, you're going to have to put the time and the effort and the work.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the music business, there is no guarantees. There are no guarantees.
Very true.
Even if you put the time and work in, there's still no guarantees.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't put the time and work in, you're guaranteed to fail.
Very true.
What I tell people, what I tell all of my clients is that you have to put the time and the effort and the energy.
Yes.
And you will get a result, and you will get a positive result. But it's according to how much time and energy you put in.
Okay.
That will give you the result that you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing that you have to do because you love it.
Very true.
And that you're passionate about it.
Very true.
And that you're passionate about developing your skills and then sharing your skills with the world. Because singing is the most vulnerable art form there is.
Yes, because you're expressing yourself.
Right.
And you don't know how somebody's gonna perceive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you're just open to expressing yourself. Now, as an artist, you shouldn't care about how they perceive you.
Very true. Not to cut you off, but I have a lot of artist friends. They always say they put sunglasses on because they don't want to make eye contact with the people in the crowd.
Right.
So that is them hiding themselves. So they're not expressing themselves in a sense, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What it is that when you open up yourself, you're open up. You're sensitive. But as a singer, you're supposed to become the character of the song. You're supposed to be the character of that story.
Very true.
So most people are not becoming the character, so they hide behind the glasses so people don't see them.
Okay.
But if you take off the glasses, you can let them see your character.
Very true.
A lot of times as a vocal coach, you don't start off wanting to be a vocal coach. I did not start off wanting to be a vocal coach. I was a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Absolutely. And
how did the transition happen?
Well, you know, what happens is if your career doesn't happen,
Okay.
then you got to start making money somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And so people used to hear me, and then they would ask me, "Can you teach me?" And that's how I really got into, you know, becoming a vocal coach and
Okay.
teacher.
Okay.
But and it's just so rewarding.
Very true.
I mean, it's very rewarding. I've taught in high schools and junior high schools and elementary schools.
Mm-hmm.
I've taught in creative arts centers. I mean, I really have a vast
Yes, you do.
career.
Like, let's get into some tips. What kind of tips would you give aspiring singers, vocalists, rappers to be able to get themselves out there to the world?
To the world. First of all, they got to connect inside. They have to connect to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
To get a vocal coach, you know, or,
That's the love. Good job.
no, but you need to get an expert that's going to help you
Yes.
develop your talent.
Very true.
Just because you have raw talent doesn't mean that it's ready to be presented
Yes.
to the world.
Mentorship, right?
Right. Mentorship, you need coaching, you need instruction,
Yes.
and you need the time to actually develop your talent.
Agreed.
And so, I mean, there's a whole lot of things that artists should be doing. They should be exercising because singing is physical. You need to have a physical workout. You need to eat healthier. You need to drink a gallon of water a day. A gallon of water a day. Let me say that again. A gallon of water a day. Okay?
Very
A
true.
gallon of water a day.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be practicing at least 2 to 3 hours a day. You need to be with your instruction at least 3 to 4 times a week. You need to be serious about developing your talent
Very true.
so it can be the best it can be, so that when you present it, it is the greatest of who you are.
Very true.
Absolutely.
There you go. Simple instructions. Don't forget to drink your gallon of water. So tell me what's next for Ank Ra.
What's next for Ank Ra? Oh my goodness. Ank Ra is working on some music of his own.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
that's nice. I can't wait to hear
The
it.
return to the stage for Ank Ra. So I'm in the studio right now working on some things, and I'm almost complete, and I'm getting ready, and I think that it's kind of for film.
Okay.
I think that I'm going to angle it for film, but also I want people to hear my music.
What type of sound is it?
It's a kind of like a urban spiritual.
A lot of instruments?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's very nice. It's very nice. I mean, I like it. And so I'm going to put it out. You know, we got internet now.
Listen, everybody, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google, YouTube, iTunes, everything.
Right.
There's no way that you cannot hear the music,
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I like to close my interviews with a quote. What is your personal quote?
I have a lot of personal quotes. I really do. My latest one is that everybody gets a chance, that we all get 24 hours.
Very true.
We all get 24 hours a day to become our greatest self.
Very true.
And that's what I've been telling my clients, that everybody gets 24 hours, but then what do you do with your 24 hours?
Very true.
I say, become your greatest self.
There it is. Behind Your Favorites with Ank Ra. And stay tuned for our next interview.